The missile forces of the Yemeni armed forces carried out a special military operation targeting Lot Airport in the occupied Jaffa area, using a Palestine II hypersonic ballistic missile.
Israel has confirmed it carried out successful airstrikes on ports and infrastructure controlled by Yemen's Houthi rebels. An IDF spokesperson said the strikes targeted logistical facilities and military infrastructure linked to the Iran-backed group. According to Lieutenant Colonel Nadav Shoshani, one of the primary targets was a commercial vessel that had been seized by the Houthis in November 2023. That vessel, he noted, had been bound for India at the time of its capture, underlining growing regional risks to global shipping lanes. At Yemen's Ras Isa port, the Israeli military said it destroyed the Galaxy Leader vessel, which had been under Houthi control since late 2023. Lieutenant Colonel Nadav Shoshani revealed that the Houthis had installed a radar system on the ship to track maritime movements and aid what he described as terrorist activity. In a separate strike, Israeli forces also targeted and destroyed the Ras Kanatib power plant, a key electricity source for Houthi-held areas in western Yemen. These ports, Shoshani said, are being used to transfer Iranian weapons, which the Houthis employ in terrorist operations against Israel and its allies. Houthi missile fired at central Israel. Yemen's Houthi rebels have claimed responsibility for a ballistic missile attack on central Israel, specifically targeting the Jaffa area in what they described as a significant military operation. In a televised address on Sunday, July 6th, Houthi military spokesperson Yahya Saraya announced that the group had launched a Palestine II ballistic missile, calling the operation a success. The Israeli military, however, stated that it intercepted the missile launched from Yemen in the early hours of Sunday. Air raid sirens were activated in multiple areas across the country as a precaution.
The missile forces of the Yemeni armed forces carried out a special military operation targeting Lot Airport in the occupied Jaffa area, using a Palestine II hypersonic ballistic missile. The operation successfully achieved its objective, by the grace of God, causing millions of the usurping Zionist settlers to flee to shelters and halting airport operations. Our support operations will continue until the aggression against Gaza stops and the siege is lifted. And with God's help, we are prepared and ready to deal with any developments that may occur in the coming days.